Do you want to get into medical sales, but you're really not sure how to do it? Well, watch this video for some key strategies and tips on how to land a job in medical sales. Now, my name is Nick, and I've been in the industry for about 9 years, 4 of them as a hiring manager. If you're really interested in taking your career search and your strategy to finding a job in medical sales to the next level, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Also, ring the bell to get notifications each week when I post a new video. Right about now, you might be pretty frustrated with the post and pray method that I see a lot of people do. You see a job opening that's interesting to you, you apply for it right away, maybe you send a follow-up email to a recruiter or somebody that you think might get your resume, and you don't ever hear anything back. You just pray and hope that somebody reads your resume, sees the ability that you have, and reaches back out to you. Now, in today's world, it's very difficult to break into medical sales without, 1, either some experience, or 2, a network already in the industry. Somebody who can reach out and say, oh, I know this person, I worked with them before, and I'm gonna go ahead and call them for a job opening that I have either on my team or on another team that I can refer them to. So what I'm gonna do in this video is I'm gonna provide you with some 3 steps, basically 3 key strategies that you can be working on if your end goal is really to get into medical sales. Now, I'm gonna give you these 3 strategies, and please understand, these are not overnight instant gratification steps that you can take. I personally did not get into medical sales for over 9 years trying to get in, doing other sales jobs, but at the end it really truly paid off. I love the industry that I'm in, and I love the job that I have. So if you want some other tips aside from the video and more videos I'll post on my YouTube channel, make sure you visit my blog at medicalsalescandidate.com. I provide and update the blog once or twice a month, generally speaking, and I just provide other tips and strategies, things that I find during my coaching with other people who are looking for jobs, things that you can do and implement right away to try to get some more interest and activity around your profile and your resume. So if you're ready to take your career search to the next level and really push the limit on what you can do with medical sales and pharmaceutical sales, continue to watch this video, okay? So we'll jump right into the step number 1 that I have for you. If you're not already in sales, you need to get into sales. A lot of people that I know, they come from an education background, or they have another medical background like a registered nurse or an EMT. While those jobs are great, it's a great career to have, they do not always lead to pharmaceutical sales or medical sales. Why? Because you're not generally selling anything. Education can be helpful because you are teaching and talking to doctors and to customers, but oftentimes the others, the medical, the clinical positions are not highly regarded as sales positions. There are people who can get into the industry with these degrees. Generally, it's into some sort of a clinical role, like a nurse educator role. But for a sales role, most of the time, RNs, EMTs, people with that kind of clinical background will also have some sort of sales background behind them as well. So the very first thing that you need to do is understand, do you have the transferable skills to get into medical sales or pharmaceutical sales? Transferable skills would be selling something. Have you ever managed a territory? Do you have customers that you call on a regular basis? If you have never been in the sales industry, maybe you're still in college, getting ready to graduate, or just a year or 2 out, there are several companies that offer great business-to-business training programs. I can think of some like Cintas is a uniform company, UniFirst, ADP, Xerox, any company that offers B2B roles where you're outside calling on customers, managing a territory, and closing sales. Those are positions that are highly regarded for pharmaceutical sales and medical sales. So if you're interested in gaining additional sales experience and you want to make sure that you want to break into the pharmaceutical sales or medical sales industry, those are the types of positions that you want to get ahead of time. Spend 2 or 3 years there, even 18 months, as long as you're doing a great job. They'll start to see the ability that you have as a salesperson, and then you can start applying and posting for those other jobs with a little more of those transferable skills that I was talking about. So that's step number 1. Now, step number 2 is really just optimizing your resume. You want to make sure that you are creating a resume that is built for the job that you want, not for the job that you have. So what I've actually done for you, anybody watching this video, I've created a link that you can go and download 3 free resume templates that I created myself based off my years of hiring manager experience, as well as just seeing a lot of resumes come across my table, come across my email, to help people out that I work on, when I want to try to optimize a resume for somebody that I'm working with. I've really taken the best of the best that I see from a aesthetics piece. How does it look? Is it easy to look at? Is it appealing for me? And then the content that's in it. So there's really two pieces to the resume. Does it look good? And then does it read well? Is the material that's in there relevant to the job that you are looking for? So in the step number one, when I talked about getting the sales job, I talked about transferable skills. Now you have to put that on your resume. It has to be on paper as well. So you want to optimize your resume based on the job that you want to get, showing that you have the abilities and the skills, experiences that will relate to the job that you're trying to get. So how do you do that? Again, I created the 3 free resume templates that you can download. On those templates, it's actually got words that you can use in your own resume that identify some of those key transferable skills. And you can also, whenever you apply for a job, you can see some of the skills that they look for: account management, organization skills, communication skills that you see in the job description, and then you can put those into your resume as well. Those are some keywords that a lot of the recruiters will filter for, and a lot of the electronic systems that they use will filter for, so you can put those in your resume as well. Again, that's step number 2, making sure that your resume is fully optimized to make sure that's for the job that you want and not for the job that you have, okay? Next, we'll go over step 3. So now we're on to step number 3. Networking is a huge part of trying to land a job in medical sales and pharmaceutical sales. For now, I'm just gonna say medical sales and know that it covers the umbrella of medical, pharmaceutical, device, that sort of thing. So networking is huge in this industry. Why? It's because there's so many people out there applying for these jobs and not enough positions for everybody. So what you want to do is start to create a network for the jobs and the companies that you want to work for. Some of you may already be doing this, but maybe not doing it as effectively as you should. If you're not on LinkedIn, that's the first step in step number 3, right? So 3A would be get yourself on LinkedIn, create a great profile. I'll be making some videos on this channel on how to create a great LinkedIn profile specifically for medical sales. You can always Google search, find some people who do LinkedIn profile optimization if you don't have one already built. There are several people out there that will do it for free. They'll show you how to do it for free rather. There are people obviously that you can pay as well, but I recommend just making sure that you have a good clean profile picture, a nice summary of what you've done in the past and the sorts of jobs you're looking for, and then the work experience that it matches your resume. So that's the first step in really creating your network, is being able to build out a good profile, so when people search you or you try to connect with others and they come back and take a look at your profile, because they will do that either before they connect with you or right after, that it makes sense to them to have you as a connection within their network, okay? So begin there, begin with your LinkedIn profile if you don't have one. If you already do have a LinkedIn profile, the next step is connecting with the people and the organizations that you're most interested in working for, right? So take the top 5 to 10 companies that you're really interested in working for and start to follow their pages. After you do that, you can comment to some of their posts if you'd like to. Those are generally run internally from the home office. But then you can start to connect with people who are working for that organization. You can find hiring managers, you can find sales representatives that are in the field. You can find people that are local, close to you, that you can connect with. It won't be easy at first. You'll have to reach out to several people most of the time. You'll ask 4 or 5 people to connect, maybe try to get them on the phone or just chat with them through LinkedIn. But you won't get everybody to do it because not everybody's on there as often as others, and then some people are just very busy. So really that's the third part to this whole thing, is networking, starting to build your network around the job that you want, just like you did your resume, right? So this is just kind of a ladder piece. You're getting the sales experience for the job you want. You're building your resume for the job that you want, and you're networking for the job that you want. So all those 3 steps have to be for the desired job that you want, right? You don't want to be networking or spending time in an industry that you're not really interested in. You want to go and fish where the fish are. You want to go and find the jobs that you want and start to network and create your name and your personal brand around that. Okay, so listen, those are my 3 key steps just to start working on it. I'm going to create lots more videos here. If this was helpful to you, please post the word helpful in the comments below, as well as any additional questions that you might have. Also, please subscribe to this channel. I will try to post videos every week based on your comments, your feedback, and then also just new ideas that I have as I've been hiring people and interviewing people over the last 4 to 5 years of my career. I've also been in your shoes as a job candidate. I did not walk out of college and land a job in medical sales. I spent several years working in different sales industries. I even went and got a graduate degree in psychology, and I worked as a school psychologist for a couple of years. So I've done a lot of things in addition to becoming a medical sales hiring manager. So I've done a lot of things, I've been and seen a lot of things and working experiences. Hopefully it's helpful to you as well. So again, please subscribe to the channel, make sure you ring the bell for weekly notifications for the videos that I put out, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. All right, thanks for watching the video. Take care. Bye.